So I guess YouTube is gonna be the stable platform for me to do my cataloging of my journey. I was so hype in the middle of a whole um, it, it, post, aka broadcast, right? And then the thing just said, "Doo-doo-doo-doo," like right in the middle of it. I'm still excited, motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck that the shit stopped. And that I did currently, temporarily, I'm not able to post live on that particular platform because they changed the daggone posting rules and stuff. Guess what, baby? I'm gonna come right over here to this YouTube world where I know it works at 99% of the time. Sometimes YouTube act up right on my episode too. YouTube be acting up. I be like, you work every time with YouTube, but now you know it's Soul Food Sunday, and you doing some funky dance. But I'm gonna do the funky dance with you because you gonna work for me, motherfucker. Or I'm gonna figure it out another motherfucking way. But anyway, it works 99% of the time. So I'm like, I'm just gonna come over here and then screen record and post it over there. You still don't motherfucking hear what the fuck I got to motherfucking say. Where you still gonna hear it. You still gonna hear it because it's good. It's good, 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 good. So what I was explaining, I'm explaining again, was how I was led to pick up the phone and how I got a message. And I be getting messages all the time, and I know the difference between the algorithm sending me a damn message and spirit sending me a goddamn message. Now, this is the confirmation of how I know it was spirit sending me a message. Because this phone was nowhere near me. It was all the way in a whole other room. And it was an airplane motherfucking mode. I don't know why I go there sometimes. Spirit just guides me to do that. And I just be like, okay, because I know the phone, I know how it works. Like, I know how the algorithm works. I appreciate how the algorithm works. You hear me talking about stretch pants. And 5 minutes later, I get all these advertisements of stretch pants. Cool. I get it. I get the marketing idea. But sometimes I'm just like, can I get a little bit of privacy? Just a little bit. I know you can hear, but through this device because it records. And then there's other devices around that got video. Can I just get? I'm grown. Okay, I am 42 years old. I no mind your business. What's out? Mind your business. So I do that. So anyway, so it was in a whole nother room. So this was not an algorithm thing. I just spirit led me to pick it up. I picked it up. I seen the message, and I was like, I knew it. It literally repeated to me, a whole nother person. I don't even know where this lady is in the freaking world, and she literally repeated to me exactly what I said as I drifted off into my slumber. Now let's get back to before I went into my slumber. It wasn't like, oh, long day at school, work study, da 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 da, and then I just went to sleep. No, no. I had a full ass day. My days start sometimes right now, but I'm gonna get me a couple of hours of sleep before I leave this motherfucking house, which is why I'm talking probably as fast as I am, because I want to get back to sleep. But I want to share this because I want to come back and I want to see this. And I think I need to take the time and actually look through my catalog over the years, especially this last year, because this last year I was scrolling, trying to get to a particular hairstyle I had, right? Because I seen a young lady with the same hairstyle, right? And she got like, I don't know, 100K followers. Go ahead, girl. Because, young people be a little bit more consistent on this thing. I'm getting there. I'm going to get there. I may be moving at turtle space, which is pretty much my space, my pace, rather. Um, but anyway, she had the same color, and what she said was so profound, and it was comical. It was comical. It was profound, and she had the same hair color, and I was like, that is my tribe right there. And she's telling the truth. She's like saying out loud these thoughts that I have and that I notice. When I tell you I notice on so all the time, and then where I go to school, like my school is packed. And I saw the difference. Like I saw from when I first started, and even though when I first started, I was in a small department, so I didn't really get to interact. I would only see, folks here and there. But the capacity and they have known that the capacity was going to increase because they have large. They have made things bigger. They made the lunchroom bigger. They're making other spaces bigger and building them out. And I'm just like, I'm getting to see this and witness it and stuff. So I'm around a whole bunch of different people. And I have a whole bunch of different students. And because I'm an older student, you know, I look young. Sometimes maybe not at 3 o'clock in the morning, but once I'm fully awake, you know, put some water on my face, you know, and I'm moving, the blood circulating more effectively in my body. I look young, okay? I look younger than what the heck I is. Now, maybe I may look 42 right here, right now, but, you know. Anyway, that's not the point of how I look, okay? Y'all see my damn post, so y'all know how the fuck I look. But anyway, you know, it's interesting because I have a mom factor in me, and the mom factor in me is like always just paying attention, you know, and trying to make sure everybody's okay, you know, stuff like that. So I'm just always paying attention, and so I noticed that there's young people and older people because I have a professor that is I want to say different ability, but when I tell you the articulation and when I tell you the intelligence, I'm like, dude, in my brain, I'd be like, this dude needs to be like in charge of something very important. Like, I'm glad you're here and you're teaching. I appreciate that. I love the way he communicates and he teaches. Like, it's just good. It's just good. It's just really, really good. And he knows this stuff. You know, he's not just reading it and stuff like that. Like, he knows the stuff he's talking about because you can tell when somebody's just reading something versus somebody who knows this shit because the way they communicate to you, they know how to compare it to different things. They like he's cool. He's fucking awesome. My science teacher is fucking awesome, but he's also unique, and I can see the uniqueness. Probably other people don't notice it, but the mom of me does, and I'm just like, I've had this idea for a while, and I think now, after seeing this young lady, because she said it out loud on Instagram, she's like, I think people that they say have something wrong with them, sometimes it's something that's just different about them and how they learn and how they communicate. That's not how she said it. She said it a different way, but I'm breaking it down, of course, in this way because it's true. Because I've seen it, and I've not only worked around them, I have worked around, and I hate to say them, but I have worked around. I'm gonna say special, and I don't say special in a negative way. I say special in a good way. Like, if these motherfuckers are smart as heck. When I tell you smart as heck, smart as heck. I learned a new whole terminology. Can I remember it? Sit. I can't remember it right now. Reverend Joanne, I know who it is though. Reverend Joanne Coleman said she was diagnosed with this thing, and when she told her family at Agape when she first joined many moons ago about it, they was like, that's a gift. And I know the description of it. The gift is where she can see things and hear things. Like, she's multi-sensory in the way she sees things. So a person can just see things with their outer eye and like boom boom boom, how you looking at me, but she can see like a color, almost like she can see auras, and she can smell the smells from a person, and I'm not talking about like their actual smell, like their energetic smell. Like, she can smell energy. It's interesting. It's interesting. Like, you gotta watch the last Agape's Sunday because they was out there acting up in a good way. They was on that stage acting up. I feel like Reverend Michael Beckwith was like, "Listen, the way the world is right now, I'm gonna need y'all to raise their vibration. Like, be very intentional about the raising of your vibrations today." And they did not disappoint at all. She even spoke Aramaic. Like, she's always speaking Arabic, but like, when I tell you, they got up there, they did their motherfucking thing Sunday. They did their motherfucking thing Sunday, okay? But back to my point. My point is that I've been noticing this, so I feel like I'm probably gonna work. Like, I'm not gonna probably gonna work. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm going to say the whole truth. We are going to build something that is going to acknowledge and support those who have special, who are special, those who, because I'm actually one. Okay, I've never been diagnosed with anything, but I am an individual who, like, can't conform. I can't, like, it's, other people can conform. Like, it's like, okay, I see the benefit, I want the benefit, I'm gonna conform. And for me, it just, I can't do it. I've tried to do it so many times. And I just can't do it. And I think, and I look at things, and I can't smell energy, um, per se. Mm, I don't know. Because when she said it, it wasn't like a weird thing to me. It was like, huh, that sounds kind of familiar, you know? But I can definitely feel energy. I can definitely feel it. Smell it, feel it, yes. And you don't have to be doing anything. And that's what I had a whole discussion Monday because somebody was like, I don't understand why you act like that towards me. And I was like, I can feel whatever's going on inside of you. I can feel it. I don't, but I was very mindful of how I express myself, But it was an experience. That whole thing was an experience, and not because of that interaction, but because of the whole interaction. And it forced it. I wouldn't say it forced me into growth, but it triggered growth, and that growth spurt. I was talking about my growth spurt. It was it was painful. I'm laughing now, but that shit hurted like a motherfucker. It did afterwards, which was yesterday. Yesterday was afterwards, and I was still like feeling away. And then I had to grow some more, And then I went finished those duties, responsibilities, and I went to physical therapy. And I love my new physical therapy place. And I work for hours there, and they don't care. It's just like, yeah, I can listen to my body. I could communicate good with my physical therapist. She's a mother too, and I could just communicate openly with her, and work on really like concentrating on what I'm doing. And I first of all, I realized that there is strength in certain muscles that I wasn't even aware of, And I know what the issue is, and because I'm able to communicate clearly with people who are willing to help me, who want to see me at my best. I'm in a space where people want to see me at my best. I'm not just in a space with robotic individuals. They actually connect with people. They remember important things about people. It's a good space, good energy. And I'm just like, okay. So anyway, I got the message from Spirit, which was confirmation of a whole bunch of good stuff. And I'm just like, okay, awesome. And then I seen a young lady who had the same exact hairstyle, which was that I did for my birthday, my 41st birthday. Half of my hair was like an aqua blue, and the other half was like a neon pink, right? And she had the same hairstyle, and she just said what I've been thinking about special folks. And she was like, and she went viral for saying that truth. And then the name of her channel is Be Authentically You. Like, when I tell you, it was like so many synchronicities. I was like, this person is a part of my tribe. So I wanted to find my hairstyle. And I was just realized while I was swiping up on Instagram, like, dang, I'm posting a lot, I may not post as much as the younger people post, but I do have posts and it catalogs and it's consistent because it shows my growth. Like, I feel the growth, you know. I see the growth. But it's catalog. My growth is freaking catalog. It's catalog, which is freaking awesome. You know what I mean? So anyway, I tagged her on it, and then I was like, okay, let me share a little bit of my process and everything. And then, of course, Instagram did its little whatever. I don't know what the hell Instagram did. I don't know what's going over on in those meta streets. I don't give a crap, really. I really don't care. I really don't care. YouTube, please stay independent. Stay independent of Meta. Stay independent of what's the other one? TikTok. Stay independent. YouTube, you are the best of the best. We love you. All creators, we love you, YouTube. We love, just get more features. But stay you. Stay you. Stay you, boo. You want to join with anybody? Join with Netflix. you wanna become a conglomerate conglomerate with Netflix or Hulu or something, because you damn near like TV, YouTube. Even though you kind of work a little bit like social media a bit, you more so like TV. You even got a YouTube TV. I seen your YouTube TV. You got y'all going in the right direction. Don't join with Meta. Don't join with TikTok. Join with Hulu or Netflix or something of that source. Something of that effect, rather. So you can even join with Bounce. Because that's what I feel like with YouTube. I feel like YouTube is like TV. Anyway, I am going to get my little naps on before I got to go back outside and deal with the world and all those energies of the world. Um, but I'm so grateful for this chapter of my life. I don't know who the heck is up at 3 o'clock in the morning watching me yap. Because I didn't expect nobody to be here. I just came on. Um, I didn't expect to come on. A lot of my lives are just inspired. So a lot of my lives is me getting inspired. I do it, and then I make it public so people can see it at their leisure. I don't be expecting people, even with my shows. And I have a new series, by the way. So Soulful Sunday is still every Sunday at 3 p.m., but I have another series called Let's Talk About It. I haven't figured out a time for it, but I did figure out a day. It's going to be Mondays. And I don't know what my third one's gonna be, but I'm gonna let it come organically and naturally to me and through me, just like the first two have. And I feel once I have the third series that something huge is gonna happen with this right here. This is gonna be syndicated. And if you're not into television, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But this is going big. The SupaTea Podcast Show is going big. I sense it. I feel it. It's going to give me the opportunity to not just build something for this community that I've been noticed. And it's deep. I can't tell you everything, but it's deep. Because it's more than a notice. It is like I have the opportunity to really engage. Is that the word I was looking? Interact. I have the opportunity to really interact on levels I've never interacted before. I probably have once or twice. Probably just once. One time. I ain't gonna TMI right here, right now. The truth was to just be like, and I'm just like, no, this is something for me to share with my significant other. And right now, they're just pillows, but I'm not gonna share that with y'all. It ain't none of y'all business. They ain't none of y'all business. But anyway, I'm just grateful, people. I'm grateful. I'm full of gratitude. And I, again, share so much to inspire. My growth, your growth is not going to look the same. But if you keep at it, even if you start and you stop, you start, you stop, you start and you stop, like my college career. But this time I'm not stopping. But still, I started and stopped quite a few times. Like my first time at college, I think I was 16. I know it was 16. My first college I ever registered for was LaGuardia College, a CUNY college, and I had no clue what was going on. I'm pretty sure they had advisors. I didn't even know what a freaking college advisor was. I don't even know how I managed to even register successfully because nobody even was encouraging me to go to college. And you want to know why I even had interest in college? Because it wasn't from nobody in my household. Nobody in my household had went to college. With the household that I had. Okay, that's a whole nother conversation about the dynamics of a household. But college, what? Higher education? You want to know how I got introduced to higher education? I know my parents told me in the highway of the day that it's a different world, ooh, than where you come from. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thanks to the Cosby Show, in a different world. Those two black television shows is how the fuck I even had the interest of a higher education. So I looked for it, but I didn't know how it worked because, of course, the Cosby Show with the father being a doctor, the mother being a lawyer. Like they supported their children going to college. That they was there. Like it wasn't like the children just was coming from broken household and looking trying to find by themselves. Because even with the parents' guidance, they had challenges transitioning from high school to college. But that's how I found out about college. So thank whoever wrote those shows. If you're still here on the planet, I hope to meet you before you transition. But even if I don't meet you, I probably will meet like one of your children or something because I'm gonna go into television and do some wonderful things too. Because I got a lot of creative essence within me, and I feel it is definitely here to be of service, and I'm gonna do it. So we have censorship and stuff like that, but not as much. Because look at this. I'm here speaking freely. Nobody's censoring it. It just is what it is. It's going to be shared. It's going into the audio and visual. People could listen. So, yeah, but that's how I found out about college. But I had so many obstacles. But my determination over the years, I'm 42 now. So do the math from the age of 16 to 42. It's been decades in between. And the challenges and issues, it's miraculous. It is miraculous that I am here in the condition I'm in. And even with the pain, the physical pain that's temporarily in my body from the major injuries that I have experienced, it's still miraculous. It's still miraculous. So I am in a level of gratitude that I don't even know how to explain in the English language. I think sound is the best way to explain it. And I'm not going to do that at 3 o'clock in the morning because my sound carries pretty far. Um, but yeah, thank you. Thank you for everything. Because if I can be here in the state of mind and have the the joy and the gratitude that I have through all of that stuff that happened then, and improve and catalog the improvement and help others just by improving myself initially, and then once I have reached the level of improvements um, that I am reaching, I can build things with other people and we can serve. Oh my God. Oh, 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 oh my God. Oh my mother freaking God. People be like, some people are receptive to this. Some people are not. They're like, oh, she's weird. How could she be? Have you watched the news? And I'm like, no, I haven't. I haven't watched it in a while. How can you function without it? Because I get it. Like, I get what they're doing. They want you to stay a certain. I am not here for that old stuff. I'm here for the actual new stuff, you know? And there's a whole bunch of people here, like countless. Countless. You can't do a census and find out it's countless. And here I'm gonna go even further and say this: those who may have been programmed to stop that or to hinder that, you can't stop it. Okay, at the very most, you can maybe slow it down, but you can't stop it. But if you're paying actual attention, um, you're gonna get affected by the good vibrations yourself, and you're gonna change your freaking mind and not even want to do that no more. I'm here and I'm excited, and I don't have to do this solo dolo. There's so many other individuals, like again, countless individuals. That young lady is just one of probably billions of souls that are here for the purpose of anchoring the new energies, and building our new earth. And our new earth is, they tried to act like, oh, you know, new earth is something that's negative. It's not something that's negative. It's something that's necessary, because the people that I talk to that have been engaging for 20 years at the same places career wise, they're like, we don't know who invented this. I had a lady tell me this herself. I don't know who invented working 5 days a week and you only get 2 days off. I wish I could work 2 days a week and have 5 days off. And I was like, girl, people doing it because people are doing it. Now, maybe not inside of that same type of environment, but people are doing it with these devices. So, I've always thought of a 4 day work week. I think a 4 day work week is something we can make happen. I experienced a 4 day work week, and it works. It works. And I think that's a good transition. You know what I'm saying? For folks. You know, and in some places and spaces, they operate a way different than the capitalistic nation that is my nation right now. But my nation's a baby, and I feel we are the nation as a baby because it's only a couple hundred years old. Is realizing that capitalism ain't in it. It ain't it. So we gonna figure it out. Unitarian maybe. We gonna figure it out. We gonna motherfucker for sure figure it out. So anyway, with all of that, because I can go on and on and on and on and on, but I'm not, because I'm gonna get my little nap in and let me get up and get out. But this is technically like part three of what I started talking about initially, and I just want to say I'm glad to be finding my tribe. I'm glad my tribe is finding me. Humanity, we gotta be all right. Heal, do your work, do your work. Sometimes you will get growth spurts and they will be uncomfortable. Feel the process, because that's what I did. I felt that process and it was painful in so many different ways. And then I had to come to accept where I'm at and how I feel, and once I accepted like where I am and how I feel, I was like, oh. And I laughed at my freaking self because I was like, what was you really upset about? Nothing. I was upset because I wanted to be defended, but I didn't need no defense for the situation. I was big mad. I was big mad. Oh, I was big mad. I was angry. I was like, how, all these other people was offended. Those people are not me. They needed the defense. I didn't need the defense. I'm okay. I was okay. But I was angry. I was like, and then I was critical of myself. I did a whole bunch of stuff. And then I got over it. And I was like, oh. The old me tried to emerge. Like, you're just gonna, you're not gonna stop loving, but you are going to direct your love. Like, what? can't direct love. Love is too powerful to be trying to direct the shit and censor it. Like, it's just, it is what it is. When you're in that frequency, it overtakes you, and it's okay. When you have the logic, you have the experience to operate intelligently, but you still feel what you feel. So operating intelligently doesn't negate your feelings. When you're there, you're there, and I'm here. That's where I'm at, and that increases my giddiness and my happiness, like a lot. So whatever. This is where I'm at, and I'm okay. And when I accepted it, which was after I came and I accepted it before I even went to physical therapy. But after I came in from physical therapy, I really was like full acceptance. I ate this amazing meal I prepared for myself. Um, I had prepared the meal earlier. I had it for breakfast. I had it for dinner, spinach and protein. And I'm like, oh, my body really got all the stuff it needs to really heal, and it was good. It was a good experience. And then I decided, and my gratitude and my good vibration as the adult that I am, that I was gonna have a cocktail. Once I had that cocktail, I didn't feel any pain. Although I woke up, but I didn't feel any, and I put on music and I danced, so I worked the muscles even more, and then I just allowed divinity to speak through me, and then I got up to go to the restroom, and divinity was like, I want you to know that it was me that was speaking through you, so here's your message through a whole nother channel, through a whole nother person. That's for you. And I was just like, and I know it is. And I know it is. And I know it is. You know how I know it is? And they know it is too. Oh my God, that's the best part. The best part is for both, for I to know, for them to know, for us to know, and other people be nosy, they look and they speculate and fuck y'all. Keep speculating, motherfuckers. Keep speculating and mind your motherfucking business. And leave us the hell alone. Don't you bother neither one of us. Don't you bother any of us. And us is not just two. Us is more than two. Because I don't give a crap that my son is an adult. Leave him alone. I don't give a crap about any bonus ones I get to love too, as if I gave birth to them. Like, yo, you about to get some extra love. Sorry, you don't know me yet. But, well, this is what comes with this extra love. Now you got two. You got two, and I know they're surrounded by love, you know. But now they got more. Now you got more love, and they may not be receptive to it because, whatever, yet. But they still got it. Like, you don't gotta receive it. It's still there. It's there. You got some extra now. So, yeah, we all good. And I'm grateful that we all good. And I'm excited about this chapter of my life. And keep on working on me, getting my legs together, healing. I didn't just start, but it's another restart. It's in a better space and place, and I'm just sticking with it. I have a whole bunch of support. I have support as far as getting there, transportation wise. I have that. I have everything that I need to be successful right now. So I'm going forth and being successful, and I just hope that me sharing encourages everybody to find that for yourself and do that for yourself. It may look different, it may sound different, but just keep going. It doesn't matter how many times you have to restart, just keep doing it. And eventually you'll be able to reach your goal and complete what you have started. So just keep going, keep going, keep going. Never ever give up. Adjust and go. adjust and go, adjust and go, keep going. And together, collectively, we're creating better situations, better systems, better communities, better lives, better governments. It's people that do it, you know? So if you feel passionate to serve in any area, trust that passion, lean into that passion, study how to be successful and effective in that field, and then innovate it and make it better. Bye, world. Well, not bye, world, but bye, y'all. Bye, YouTube land. I shall return to YouTube land when I return to YouTube land. Probably later on today. Later.